Welcome back, Connect fam. You are watching the Connect Show on the CW. I'm your girl, Stitches, and this is where we sit and chat with dynamic female entrepreneurs, talk about what they're doing, how they're doing it, and of course, we sprinkle in a couple of amazing men as well. So without further ado, I got to introduce our fabulous co-host, Miss Tracy Campoli. Hey, Trace.
Hello, Stitches. Hola, Miami. Hello, everybody.
We have the pleasure of not having one, but two dynamic female entrepreneurs just doing their thing, Miss Lisa Raw and Krystle Coleman, who will be joining us. And matter of fact, can we just kick it off with them?
I think we absolutely must. Yes, so originally from Toronto and now based out of Florida, from being a promoter and an event curator to now the boss of LR Brands and Events, we are excited to welcome Lisa Raw. Hey, Lisa. And we've got Krystle Coleman, the founder of Midori Star Media Group. Welcome, Krystle.
Hello, everyone.
Let's jump right into it. So both of you, Lisa and Krystle, are like amazing powerhouse women in your own right. So we want to ask you just a few questions to delve more into what it is that you do, and so our Connect fam can learn more about you. So each of you also have a strong brand. Can you give us just a little bit more insight on how you went about combining your knowledge and your experience to brand yourself? And we could start with Lisa.
Thank you, Stitches. To be honest, branding yourself is the key, but I think the most important part is being yourself in business. So to build that knowledge is a lot of experience. So you are going to bump your head and probably fail a couple times, but I think that's the most important part with establishing yourself in this industry is by knowing yourself and, taking the time to experience and build that knowledge by your peers around you and your mentors. And I think that usually would be my advice on that.
I definitely have to piggyback on what Lisa said and just also add, for me, just humility and Stitches. We've talked about this previously, just grand gestures, being kind, and just going back to the basics, treat people how you want to be treated has been really plentiful in attracting my ideal client and peer and team of colleagues. So that's what's honestly worked for me. It's just being myself, being kind, and treat people how I want to be treated.
Lisa, I want to ask, you currently do event planning and also video production. Tell us, if you can, a little bit more about your services for those who may not be familiar with LR Brands event.
Thank you. Well, my main part of being who I am and what my company represents is being a creator. I like to create an experience, and the best way I could say that is you have different levels of fashion and you have couture. And I would like to, when I do any production, I want to be able to present that level of like couture in production. I know I'm not for everybody, but it's definitely for those clients that I work with that I definitely enjoy getting the best and the artistic way of of their message that they want to show to their fans or their clientele.
You presented some huge names in entertainment. So what is your one piece of just rapid fire advice you would give to someone who's interested in getting into PR?
I can never answer just one with that because reading is so important and being a student. Be prepared to be in the service. Be prepared to extend yourself a little bit more. Send reminders. You have to go the extra mile in this industry. That's going to sustain you. And again, that's going to help you stand out. So continue to sharpen your skills in the industry, hone and study other people, and just have that tough skin.
Again, good advice no matter what you are doing, right? So this is so good. So we're so excited because both of you are going to be sticking around with us for the rest of the show. So we'll be chatting with you and some more amazing women.
Yes, so we have to take a quick break, but coming up next, we're going to connect with Maya G with One Stop for Printing. An amazing woman, and what she does is so awesome. And later on, we're going to chat with Tamra Andress, founder of Fit Media.
Beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Hi, I'm Jess DeFeo, and I am a social media coach for women entrepreneurs who know they are on a mission to change the world with their business, but are struggling with how to market themselves authentically to their ideal client on social media. I can help you go from overwhelmed and confused on what to post to creating effective and impactful content that converts your followers into customers. Head to my website to grab your free course, Instagram 101 for Business, and learn the strategies I use to grow my business in just 6 months.
I'm AJ Aquia Johnson, and I help people rock their better. I help people connect with their happy. And you're watching Connect Network TV.
Hi, I'm Dondre Whitfield, and go check out my book, Male vs. Man. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect fam. So our next guest is Maya G. She is the owner of One Stop for Printing. She's been in the printing business for more than 8 years, and she also provides a one-stop solution for entrepreneurs, businesses, and brands who have printing needs. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the Connect fam, welcome Maya.
Hi, everyone.
One of your most popular services is creating t-shirts and merchandise for several businesses. For those who aren't familiar, can you break down the difference between direct to garment and screen printing?
All right. So basically, with direct to garment and screen printing are basically the main difference is how the t-shirts are printed. Direct to garment is a little bit younger of the two. Screen printing goes back to the early 1900s, and it's really a process of using screens to impress colors on t-shirts. So the difference between the two of them is a cost factor. If I have a client that's going to be doing somewhere on 7 to 8 colors, and they're going to need about 200-300 shirts, I would probably go screen printing. If I have a client that's doing less than 100 and they're going to need multiple colors, then I would recommend direct to garment.
I love that. I want to talk to you about value. If you could give us some insight on why cheaper is not better.
Cheaper is never better. Matter of fact, quick story. Last night, I get a text from one of my clients, actually a DM message on Instagram from one of my clients. And she did 200 pieces, right? 200 pieces front and back of an art, right? She paid a graphic artist to create an art for her. And last night I get a message, Maya, I just want to let you know that I had to pull out this particular garment off my site. I'm just saying that I just found out that the graphic artist stole the artwork from somebody. So basically that's plagiarism. If you're thinking about actually doing something productive with your brand, you want to be careful on how cheap you go.
Miami, cheap is not a good look. Let's just leave it there.
I always say it's expensive to be cheap.
Very, 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 very. I mean, you can go for a good bargain because nowadays, you want to get a good price, but cheap shouldn't be part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of products, though, for those who are part of the DIY, do-it-yourself community, we're in that space now, especially coming out of the pandemic. I think so. A lot of people have been in that space of just doing it yourself. If somebody is entering into that space or is now in it, what services do you have that can help them?
Thank you. That's a great question. For the do-it-yourself community, we do print transfers, but we do provide a service where they can go on the website, order their own custom, transfers. We print them, we get it a package, send it out to them, and they can apply it on their garment themselves, whether it's t-shirt. We can do that for them, as well as like window decoration. If you're in the sign industry or you want to get in the sign industry, but you want to do it yourself, we print for that community as well. Also for drop shipping, we also offer drop shipping. So you can actually create the artwork and we'll print it, package it, and ship it to your customer on your behalf.
We love that. We love that.
That's awesome because drop shipping is so important. And you kind of almost already answered what I want to ask, but can you paint a picture of what it looks like if I came to you and wanted to launch my own custom line?
Well, first thing, when a client comes to me, a personal, so because we're in the digital world, I don't get to meet all the clients. Some go directly on the website. Most people are interested in getting a brand started, but have no clue what direction to go. I do pride myself to say that I am a, how does the saying goes? Master of none, jack of all trade. I'm definitely a jack of all trade. The master of none is better than master of one, because if you go to a printer, they can only print. But God forbid, if you're trying to come out with a product and you don't know what direction to go, what colors will work, what garment you should be printing on, who's your target, you just know you have this idea, you don't know how to market it, One Stop is definitely the choice for you.
You are a wealth of information, so I'm sure everyone's going, all right, we need more. Where do we find you? So tell our viewers where they can best get in touch with you and stay in contact.
For sure. If you want to get a hold of me personally, I'm always on Instagram. That's One Stop 4 Printing on Instagram, or you can go online, onestop4printing.com. And we're here to serve you, 1-833-24 Media.
Yay. Thank you so much, Maya. Definitely got to check her out. So we have to take another quick break. I don't know if we have to do like a quick segment about like do it yourself with Maya. I don't know. We'll talk to Big Nat. So we're going to take a quick break. Up next, we're going to talk with Christian business coach, Ms. Tamra Andress. Don't move, Connect Fam. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Krystle Rao, and I am a certified financial planner professional. I help my clients accomplish their financial goals in 3 different ways, which include comprehensive financial planning, investment management, and the last thing is retirement plans for small business owners so they can grow wealth through their business. I am a fee-only advisor, which means I don't sell products or receive commissions. As a fiduciary, I provide only honest and objective advice. Interested in learning more? Check out our website below.
There is something different about women who believe in the power of their minds. They are limitless, powerful, and wildly successful. They don't apologize for what they want, and they're not afraid to be themselves. They understand the power of investing in themselves. Do those things sound like you? Yes? Then I invite you to join us inside the Matrix, membership community for women who want greater impact, influence, and income. It's prime time to shine.
Welcome back, Connect Fam. So our next guest is bringing all the energy and helps founders, innovators, and trailblazers launch and scale their mission-driven businesses. We are sitting down with the Christian business coach, the amazing Tamra Andress. Hey, Tamra.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here, y'all. You guys are beautiful. It's been fun to watch backstage.
Tamra, we're so happy to have you. So let's just dive into it right away. We want to know, share with us a little bit about what you do as a Christian business coach.
Absolutely. So my passion is co-creating, no different than what you all are doing right now. I want to help women and men, but predominantly women are attracted to my colorful, fashionable vibe like you guys were talking about. And I want to help them extract their story and to be able to serve out of that place of joy, understanding through business or broadcasting, whether it's through podcasting or publishing their story or developing a business, that they can do that from their natural gifts and talents and the storyline that they've had up until the point that they're ready to jump into entrepreneurship.
Amazing. Gorgeous bag. You recently released the story, Always Becoming Sex, Shame, and Love, and it was a #1 bestseller in 10 categories. And at the same time, you launched FIT Press and Publication Company. So congratulations. My question for you is, what was the process and how is that going?
Yeah, it's a great thing. And thank you. It's really fun to still celebrate. I think a lot of times, especially as entrepreneurs or even anyone really in life, we get going, and we forget to look back and celebrate. But the story, the concept of always becoming sex, shame, and love is really the mission, even behind how I coach and how I show up in the world, whether I'm doing retreats or conferences or speaking on stage, because I really have a passion to obliterate shame and activate purpose. So it was a 3-year process, and then I've been podcasting for 3 years. And when that came to life, I wanted to teach other people how to do the same thing. So that's why I have a podcasting and press company.
And just honestly, when I understand now, it's like when you speak, it's just your whole vibe seems just open and bright. Yeah. Is it just me, ladies?
No. Definitely feel that frequency and energy. if you could be so kind, please share the power and just sharing your story and what power you get from that, and what that connection's like with your audience and clients.
Yeah, I think the best thing in sharing a story, and when you hear anyone tell a story, whether it's what happened to them yesterday or it's the story of their life, right? And the lifeline connected to that, you really find the authenticity. People speak about authenticity and vulnerability all the time, but I don't feel like you're really tapping into that until you get into the nitty-gritty of your own identity, the truly unpacking the power of who you are, and how you do that through storytelling. It becomes magical, and income is just a fun sidebar to that experience. And so tap into who you are and then share it with the world and see what manifests. It's absolutely amazing. God did it with intention in every good thing or bad thing. And we can talk about that too.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Love that. So good. So one of the things that we talk about really frequently here on the Connect show is about your circle, your network, how much that impacts really everything. So just give us a little tidbit. We want some practicality here. How do you guide your clients in finding the right communities?
Yeah, this is a big one. And again, from a backstory of my own, I remember when I had hundreds of people in my cell phone, right? And I was the party coordinator. Everybody was, what are we doing on Friday night, Tamra? And then I became a mom. And so I really want people to understand that they say your network is your net worth. And while there is value to the people you're connected to, if you have a deeper relationship, the long-standing and the longevity of that is going to propel you so much more than just saying you have 1 million followers.
So good.
Wow.
That's awesome. So many great tips. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tamara. So please, if you can share the different places people can find and follow you.
Yeah, so Instagram is my favorite place to hang out, even though I'm currently in Instagram jail. So if you follow me now, I can't follow you back. If you like me, I can't tell you, but you can get in my DMs. I hang out there a lot. I also have a podcast called the Fit and Faith Podcast. And so I'm there and I drop multiple times a week. It's one of my favorite quality times, similar to this show that I get to do. So you can follow me there, Tamra Andress, and then fitandfaithmedia.com is our website. Thank you so much for having me, ladies. That was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tamara. And hey, I'd invite you to a brewery if I was going.
Come on.
And I'd get you out of Instagram jail if I could.
Yes, please help a girl out.
And I'm going to slide in your DMs.
Awesome, Krystle. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Loving all this Boss Babe conversation, Connect Fam. We need to take a quick break, so don't go anywhere. If you need to take a drink, go to the bathroom. It's all right. We'll come right back. Stay close because we will be right back with realtor Jennifer Mercado.
Child struggles with a tic disorder and you feel frustrated, scared, and overwhelmed, then I would love to support you in my monthly membership, Mastering Tic Disorders Naturally. If you are looking for guidance and support when it comes to your child's tic disorder, then this is the place for you. Head over to my website, www.regenerating.health/program, and find out more about the details.
Welcome back, Connect Fam. So we are talking about career pivots, real estate, and balancing work and home life. And up next is luxury realtor, Ms. Jennifer Mercado. Please help me welcome Ms. Jennifer. Hey, Jen.
Hey, ladies. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for sharing this space and for all the value that you've been providing. I've been watching backstage, taking notes, following handles. I will be sliding in everybody's DM after today.
We're so happy to have you, Jennifer. And your story is one that I know for sure our audience can really, really relate to, which is making a big pivot in your career. So you were working in education, but now you're a real estate entrepreneur. So talk to us a little bit about how you made that shift.
With lots of fear. And I think it was important for me to feel that fear to jump in and do it, and really understanding what it is that I wanted to leave behind for my children, what I wanted to do to help me feel fulfilled. And I got my license when I was on maternity leave with my daughter. So I had the license, I didn't do anything with it. And then fast forward to last year where I'm like, yeah, I think it's time. We're going to do a change. So, and I think I had so much passion in what I wanted to do and how I wanted to serve my community that we made it work, and it was a concerted effort. It was receiving help and support and guidance in any way that I could. I'm very happy that I stuck with it and that I did it, because it's opening so many different opportunities for me that I would not have had the chance to have before then.
Amazing. I love that.
Thank you.
Real estate is hot right now. Could you give us some advice on someone that wants to get into that industry?
Oh, yeah. Real estate in Florida in particular is always a hot market, and we always have so many agents, so there's a lot of competition. So I think to anybody who's beginning to get curious about real estate, or who really wants to jump in with both feet, I would say that your mission is to sell, because to sell is to serve. And I think it's important, especially when you're beginning as a realtor, to leverage that, because your first transactions and all the experiences that you're going to get will happen from your sphere of influence first. So do that, right? You're going to sell to serve. You're going to lead with your heart. And also, when you're looking at realtors that have been doing it for a lot longer, don't let their year 5 deter your day 1. You want to keep going. You have a unique offer. Find it, get in tune with it, and then the rest will follow.
I think a lot of ladies have this, they're going to want to know this one. You are a real estate entrepreneur, but you're also a mother as well. How are you balancing being an entrepreneur, a wife, and a mother of 2 toddlers?
Yeah, the toddler bit always gets me when I hear it out loud. I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. I've got screaming 2-year-olds and 4-year-olds. I think for me, it was learning how to receive help. So all that I do, I'm able to do because I have a community behind me, and because I'm leveraging skills where I need them, so that I'm not burning myself out and not being the best mom, the best wife, the best realtor, the best entrepreneur that I can be. I think it's very important that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's really a sign of strength. I wasn't sure if how I wanted to be perceived was out of selfishness and ego, but really then leaning into listening to my body, understanding the unique relationship that I have with my kids and my family, and going all in and striking the balance that really works for all of us.
I love that. It's so important. So thank you so much, Jennifer. We really, really appreciate you taking the time. We know you got your hands full, so we do appreciate it. But before we complete with you, you are Boss Talk South Florida chapter co-director. So really quickly, we'd love to hear a little bit about what Boss Talks is and how we can all participate.
So Boss Talks Network is a women's community for mentorship and networking, where our sole purpose is to help women increase their economic footprint worldwide. We recently launched our chapter here in Miami, and we now have our director, Kayla Hodges, running that chapter. Right now, we have 11 chapters. We have members worldwide. And what we do is we curate a panel of women when we're having our events. We can have them either in person or virtual. And then there's also direct access to other mentors that we have within our community to help other women not just leverage their own skills, but leverage other skills. So we're constantly holding the door open for each other once we've made it to different places within our industries.
We love that. That is what we are all about here. So it fits in perfectly. So definitely let people know how they can get in touch with you and where you like to be found.
For sure. Like the other ladies, I also hang out on Instagram. So you can follow me at Jen Sells Luxury on Instagram. For Boss Talks, it's bosstalks.com. Feel free to go into the DMs. My telephone number is also there. As a realtor, I'm very public. So if there's anything that I could ever contribute to our community, just don't hesitate to ask.
Love that.
Wow. Thank you so much, Jennifer. It has been a pleasure. And loving all this, thank you so much. And loving all this inspiring conversation. We need to take a quick break, but we will be right back. And when we come back, we're going to wrap things up with Dr. Christina Yalman-Kump. So don't move.
We are living in challenging times. And despite having a 9-to-5 job, you still find it difficult to pay your bills and have money left over to spend on experiences that brings you joy. If you're at a point in your life where you know that there is more for you, you want to start a side business and express your multi-passions, but you're not sure if your gifts or ideas can be profitable, believe in yourself and connect with us over at RaquelWalters.com and let us help you to get clear on the knowledge you have that you can monetize right away.
Want to be a legit party planner but don't know how? Partypreneurs 101 is for you. A 10-week online course unlike any other. Get paid to do what you love and be your own boss. Learn more at thepartypreneurschool.com.
Welcome back, Connect fam. So what a show it has been in Miami. And we are welcoming our last guest, Dr. Christina Kemp. She is a wife, a mother, a psychologist, and an author, a woman of all trades, working for the school district and in her private practice. We are excited to have her join us. Please help me welcome Dr. Christina. Hey, Doc.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I've really enjoyed the show today.
As Stitches mentioned, you're an author and you also have a book called As You Grow. So definitely share with us about what the book is about.
Absolutely. So this is the book right here.
Yay.
And I wrote this book so that children would be reminded that they are uniquely and wonderfully made. And I feel like it's our job to help them discern their gifts, to nurture them, and give them the tools that they need to deal with life's challenges. Without having a strong foundation of knowing who they are, they're vulnerable and likely to believe anything that their peers or the world or society says about them, especially our children of color.
You talk a lot about children exploring who they are. Could you give us some tips on parents that are struggling with that?
Absolutely. And I'm a parent of two, so I get it. It's not an easy job. But I think it's really important for us to dream big for our children and to not allow any hardships or setbacks or even our own family history and dynamics to write our story or to dictate our child's future. And I feel that also strong faith and a lot of encouragement are essential for raising children that will impact our world for good.
So it has been such a great Saturday. We are so thankful for you. So how can people get in touch with you?
Absolutely. You can go to my website, drchristinakemp.com. That's Christina with a CH, and then KEMP.com. You'll be able to purchase the book on my website, as well as find out more information about my practice, Turning Point Psychological Services.
We love that. Thank you so much. Everybody go check her out right now. And we love being with you each and every week to share conversation that covers so many different and really dynamic topics, right? So thanks again to Lisa and Krystle for being with us today. It was great meeting you ladies and sharing all that you do as well.
Thank you for having us.
Really fun.
And ladies, just one more time. So Doc, we know how we can find you. So Krystle and Lisa, please tell our Connect fam how they can connect with you.
You can find me on Instagram as well at MS Lisa Raw or on my company page, LR Brand Events, or you could just email me directly at info@lisaraw.com.
And I'm on all socials. The handle is at Midori Star Media Group. And then you can also visit our website, www.midoristarmediagroup.com. Looking forward to connecting with you all.
Love it. And of course, Tracy, like we say, if you want to binge watch Netflix style or on social, on Facebook, you can head over to Natalie's Network. Until next Saturday, what do we say? Connect. I don't know. We need a theme song though. Connect. Later. We'll connect with you later. We'll connect with you later. There you go.